Ladies and gentlemen, it's time. It's Thursday. It's Korner Booth pregame.
Hey, is this thing on? Hello, testing.
No debate, cause it's all. I'm too official, got the drip, I got the sauce. Bring the proof when it's time to tell the truth. I'll be at the corner booth, find me in the corner booth, yeah. Still standing and defiant. Slay the competition, cause I'm walking like a giant.
What's up, Twitter world? There's my little OJ.
He's got an autographed OJ photo.
Has anybody heard the story about the Glizzy guy?
He fits today's generation.
Oh yeah, speaking of lady basketball players, Lola Bunny, bonkable. Yes or no?
Ladies and gentlemen, happy 4th of July weekend. Welcome into the Korner Booth pregame. I am, of course, your very redneck-looking host, Mr. Jared Clem. Yes, these are OG Yeats from our first sponsorship. Shout out to Yeats. Hope they're still doing good, by the way. Rocking the cowboy hat, the Teddy Roosevelt T-shirt, because, you know, got to have some 4th of July patriotism. Happy 249 to America, greatest country in the world, and I will say that with a straight face. And if you don't like it, I don't really care. I don't make my feelings that hidden there. But you know who's also great is my co-host, Matt Ardazzo. Matty, how you doing, brother?
I'm doing pretty swell. I figured what's more American than a John Cena United States Sprinter belt and a twisted tee? Yeah, if you could see me.
Also, by the way, for those that watch at home, we are live on YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter. Shout out to our friends and our viewers that we actually smashed a in-show record for most views on a current stream, which was awesome. So shout out to everyone who stayed in and watched. We appreciate you. So we have a special guest today. Obviously, DJ's back. We're going to do some college football 26. Can't believe it's 26 already. It's crazy. Stuff. We're going to talk a little about the MLB All-Star Game and the starting lineups and why I hate fan voting. It never works. We need to blow it into the sun. Also, our producer's here. Hi, Nate.
Hi. How's it going? I didn't have anything.
It's okay, buddy. This is the only patriotic thing I have besides like military gear. So like,
I'll take it. You mean, you look great, Matt. Love your belt, man. You look good too. And happy Thursday, guys. Good to see y'all.
Is that a Got Melky shirt there, Matt?
It is a Got Melky shirt.
Shout out to Melky Cabrera, the greatest like 65 game run of any Yankee ever.
Dude, nice snipe. Nate, you have the most anti-American sports gear on right now because America does not care for the Dodgers.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
America I don't mean that. I mean that in the sense.
Hey, listen, their colors are red, white, and blue.
I just mean that in the sense of obviously the Dodgers are, you know, one of the best teams in the league, and they're kind of like the Chiefs, where nobody wants to see them win.
Yeah,
basically.
That's okay. Watching them every night is fun because they actually win.
Is the YouTube link up in the StreamYard chat? Not StreamYard. The Slack.
It's about to be.
Hell yeah, brother! Appreciate you.
Yes, sir, bro.
Sorry, I had to make sure my father was outside doing yoga. I get out of the shower. I look outside. I'm like, dude's like trying to spread like topsoil over a trench he used a machine to dig. I'm like, dude, one, what are you doing? Second of all, get inside. It's about the sky's opening up here. Like, just like chill. That's, by the way, the reason why I'm inside and not outside smoking a cigar, which is what I wanted to do. Unfortunately, oh yeah, Boo, say hi. Knocking, she started ripping cords out. I thought I was going to lose my computer for a second. Yeah, the sky opened up here, so I was kind of like, well, it's basement today, I guess. We're back in the studio. Hopefully, because it's the summer break series, which, you know, we do this every year. We've got summer vacation, summer break, same thing. Basically, these shows are a little looser. They're kind of like the off-season shenanigans where basically there's a lot more of us just hanging out and relaxing. And it never. So okay. Apparently, I have an echo.
No, I was trying to check I like to check the X stream every now and then to see how the views are going, and I clicked on it, forgot my audio was on, and then I kept trying to click exit, but every time it would just minimize the screen and put it in the top corner. And I finally hit
Nate's drinking my favorite American soda right there, by the way.
Hey, shout out Taco Bell's Mountain Dew.
Oh, blast!
Bahamas. That team, by the way. Oh my God.
So terrible.
Thank God I had jumped off the bandwagon, if there was a bandwagon to begin with.
Oh, so by the way, Matt, remember how we had the running series for a while? And you're here for this too. Of weird beers Jared drinks.
Yes.
Dino Bits.
What the heck is that?
It's a dinosaur.
What was the most weirdest one last year? Was it Dragon's Milk or something?
Dragon's Milk. Yeah, it's an Imperial Stout.
Yeah, so we'll have to see.
I have an Imperial Stout in the fridge. It's called Russian Roulette.
Oh, it doesn't sound like a summer thing.
It's not. I accidentally bought it. Thought it was an Imperial Imperial IPA. Because this is when I hurt my hamstring. I'm exhausted. I just was in the heat all day. Me driving home might have not been the smartest thing. So I'm like exhausted. I walk into the liquor store around the corner from my house, and I'm just like, what's gonna knock me on my ass? I'm like, ooh, 8.7, great. Walk out, look at it. It's a stout. Crap.
God, is it raining bad where you are, Jared? It's starting.
Oh, it was coming down sideways.
Can't relate.
I mean, Nate.
Nice.
I think nature's just trying to burn your entire state away so it can start over.
I love the sun.
I don't. My forehead's burnt to shit from my job yesterday.
Not being too much. Oh! I'm gonna leave real quick. I'm gonna get my cup. I'm gonna show you guys real quick.
Okay. Matt, I think it's time for me to trim the goatee down a little bit. It's getting a little long on the front.
Yeah, it could be longer, but I understand.
Yeah.
Everybody's
summer, I like to keep it cleaner because I keep this very tight. So
everybody's like, "Oh, you're growing the beard out again, huh?" I was like, "No, I just haven't had a haircut." it's like.
I cut my beard myself. I refuse. Like, I love my barber. She's great. She listens to the show. Shout out Casey, by the way. But I will not let her touch my beard. I'm like, unless it's like, I'm like, hey, can you just give me a trim up right here? Cause I gotta go. I got a date tonight, or where like I gotta go out and see friends. Like, I'm like trying not to look like a complete slob. And I didn't have time to shave this morning. She goes, yeah, I got you. Like that kind of stuff. So, but like shaping out my beard, I do all that. I don't let anybody else touch my beard. My
barber is kind of like a self-proclaimed beard sculpting god, and I don't even touch my own beard. Like, he does it so well. Obviously, it doesn't look great because it's scruffy. It's been like 3 weeks. I'm getting it touched up tomorrow, so I'll look beautiful tomorrow. But
you look beautiful every day, man.
Thank you. He does it so well to where I don't even want to touch it. Like, I would rather just go the extra week and just let him do it.
Yeah, I kind of look at it from the standpoint of when it comes to beards. It's like winter, I go full Viking. You know this. Like, my beard's like down to here, and it's like a lot thicker. Summer, I keep a goatee basically with some very long stubble. That's what I call my chin strap. But basically, this stays intact. This gets a little shorter, and I buzz this down to the screws. But like that's how I'm with it. Summer facial hair is weird though. We can ask DJ. I mean, DJ, I don't ever think has facial hair. That's not a knock on DJ. I just genuinely think he doesn't like. Listen, at the end of the day, I want to. If I have to comb it like this, I think it's too long. So during the summer, but you know, what are you gonna do? But so, how many Yankees besides Judge were All-Stars this year?
I got to look at the lineup. I'm assuming. I don't know if Goldschmidt made it. It's a fan vote.
I tried. I voted for him,
which is crazy because of the guys like in the north end of his, 30s, and he's batting over 300. I mean, all right, what is this 2025? All right, here we go. Freaking ads! Every time I click on something, there's got to be 45 ads. American League, Cal Raleigh, Vladdy Guerrero Jr., Gleyber Torres for second base. Third, Jose Ramirez at third, Jacob Wilson at short, Aaron Judge is in the outfield, Javier Baez is in the outfield. He's an outfielder for the Detroit Tigers, I guess. Riley Green is also an outfielder, and Ryan O'Hearn for the designated hitter. National League, you're looking at Will Smith at catcher, Freddie Freeman at first, Ketel Marte at second, Manny Machado at third, Francisco Lindor at short, Ronald Acuna Jr., Pete Crow Armstrong, and Kyle Tucker in the outfield, and then Joey Ohtani is DHing. I don't know about So it looks like it's just Aaron Judge as a starter in this lineup. I don't know what the pitchers are looking like, and or full rosters, including pitchers, will be announced Sunday, July 6th. So we have to wait till Sunday. But those are the rosters. I don't know about the reserves. I don't know about the depth guys. So there could be some other Yankees or Diamondbacks or somebody on those teams that aren't on the starting rotation, maybe in the bullpen or in the
Diamondback pitcher be out of the bullpen. Our bullpen's the reason we aren't in first place right now. We have the most blown leads in Major League Baseball by almost 10, which is insane.
I know you've got it bad, but I'm starting to understand your pain because the Yankee bullpen has just been blowing these games for us. We were actually down 9-0. We came back, tied it up 9-9, and then Devin Williams just kind of threw it in the towel for us. So
yeah, what's killing me is that our fans, our players, our front office are saying nobody's getting traded. If anything, we're trading 4 people because we're trying to make it. So we're only 4 games out of the wild card and 8 games out of division lead. And apparently the sky is falling for us. And I'm like, am I missing something? Like, we're still putting up ridiculous amounts of runs, and our pitching's improving by the week. Zach Gallen looked nasty on Tuesday. Hopefully Brandon Pfaadt is tolerable. Merrill Kelly pitched pretty good last night, but unfortunately, our bullpen was okay at best.
Yeah, that just sucks because
I do hate Jody Beeks or Jamie Beeks, whatever the hell his name is. I'm annoyed with him right now. He's on my shit list. Justin Martinez and AJ Puck, I miss you so much. I hope you both have a speedy recovery. God bless Shelby Miller and his beautiful fastball. He has been the savior of our team. Before we get into MLB All-Star, I want to make a plea to Derek Hall, Ken Kendrick, Torey Lovello, and the rest of the Diamondbacks organization, the Diamondbacks family. Do not quit. Do not surrender. This is not a bad situation. Yes, it sucks we lost Burns, Martinez, and Puck, all to the same stupid injury. It sucks Corbin Carroll's going to be out until the middle of July. What are you going to do? We get Gabby Moreno back soon. We get Corbin back soon. We still have we have a great team. Giants can't score a run to save their life. Last night was like a fluke. The Padres pitching is only going to go so far. And the rest of the National League is starting to flounder. Hang in their fight. Hang in. And all the MLB beat writers and big market pro people who want the Diamondbacks to trade Gino Suarez and Zach Gallen and everyone else. F off. I hope your teams die and burn. Not figuratively, not literally, but like figuratively this season. I hate seeing that crap. Oh, Diamondbacks should deal. I'm like, no, shut up. All right, enough. Like, this team is way too talented to punt. Like, okay, 2021 and 2022, 2020, awful teams, right? 2019, awful team. 2018 blew an easy lead to get in. 2016, same thing. 2017 was great. Diamondbacks fans have suffered enough. Ken Kendrick gets it. We just got a new stadium renovations approved by the governor of Arizona. It is time to not surrender, but to attack and keep fighting, because at the end of the day, baseball is a streaky sport, and it just takes 1 or 2 games to get a run going. So that is my plea to the Diamondbacks organization. Do not surrender. Do not give in to the pressure to trade to the slime balls in New York or Boston or LA or San Fran or Texas or Houston. Stay in the fight. You're only 8 back in the division. You're only 4 back in the wild card. Life could be a lot worse. Hi, Nate.
To get a cup.
I didn't find my Sydney Sweeney cup. I went to the what's the store called? Baskin Robbins the other day, and they had this drink. It's called Sydney's Strawberry Fizz, and I had a cup, and I can't find it. I'll probably find it by next Monday.
Yo, her branding manager deserves a raise. I swear.
What was in it? Because she was selling soap with her bathwater. So what's in her strawberry?
I know.
I'm not going to answer that question because this is a semi-family friendly show.
Let me see.
Somebody out there would buy it, sadly.
It has.
I mean, I think she's beautiful, but it's not. I'm not going out of my way to buy that stuff.
I'm not buying anybody's bathwater.
$9.
Hell no.
Oh, the soap? I know. I would have bought that. I missed it.
All right. Well, you know who's awesome too? This guy is the host of High Low Sports. He is a regular on this show. He has an awesome cup and Lego collection. Always comes a little spiffy, and is the body double for Hunter Renfroe. Oh, and my partner in crime when we were at the Fantasy Football Expo. Ladies and gentlemen, DJ Stewart.
I don't want to be the body double for Hunter Renfrow. Have you seen what that man's body has done to him? Like that man's going to be a vegetable for long. The amount of concussions he's got. I just want to be his look.
No, brother, you the one with glass ankles.
It's a glass ankle, one ankle. The other one's solid steel. One of them just happens to suffer for it.
Yeah, right.
Still thicker than Sydney Sweeney's bathwater. Not as expensive, clearly, but
hey, yo.
Oh man, I should have bought the soap.
No, you shouldn't have.
Nathan, we're talking about this.
There's
one of these days, I'm gonna have to meet your family, and I'm gonna have to account for the fact that I have corrupted you this badly.
What? It was a good soap.
Dr. Squatch has a billion better soaps than someone else's bathwater.
Not hers, man. Hers was something.
How would you know? Didn't have the soap.
I just know it though. Had sand, shea butter, and a manly scent with some pine, Douglas fir, and
see, that's the thing that throws me off. I get the Douglas fir; that's a great smell. It's almost like an orange kind of smell to it. But like, dude, if you're like using her bath, I give up.
It's going for $250 on eBay. If I just bought it and then sold it, it's going for couldn't make a profit.
The soap comes with a hole in it. Just return it.
Huh.
You got it.
Jesus.
The hole was created by yours truly. All right. Good night.
All right,
hey, go in the box.
I'm kicking him out. We don't need this. This was once a family-friendly moment.
You don't need that kind of
Fellas, it's back. Nate's Penalty Box is presented by the amazing people at Righteous Felon. You want some great meat snacks for your 4th of July travels? Nothing better than Righteous Felon. Promo code BELLYUP for 15% off at checkout. The best meat snacks around. I am very partial to, obviously, the bourbon infused as well as the Maryland crab flavor. I did try the South African spice, which is like black pepper and dill, which was interesting tasting. It's very good. Check them out. RighteousFelon.com. Promo code BELLYUP Sports. Or no, BELLYUP, sorry. Sponsored BELLYUP Sports. Mother.
What was that?
All right, beer glass.
Nice.
All right, I'll be back in a second. Gentlemen, Nathan, you want to pop back in while I clean up this beer? If you would like to discuss the MLB All-Star roster, I'll be back momentarily if I don't chuck something out of a window.
Okay.
Well, then.
All right. All-Star Game. Woo!
Wonder what beer it was.
Me too.
We're never going to find out now.
We'll find out.
He said it was a beer bottle. Assume it was broken. We do. So I agree with. Oh, a little fly in here. I agree with. I think I agree with the American League starting roster. I haven't really paid much attention to Ryan O'Hearn. I mean, I don't know who really is paying attention to the Orioles minus Oriole fans. But I mean, Cal Raleigh and Aaron Judge were shoo-ins for their positions. Vlad Guerrero Jr. at first base, I like. Gleyber Torres is having a great year. Maybe he just needed he was very good in New York his first 3 years. And they shifted him to shortstop. I think that messed with him mentally. He didn't perform well. Didn't get really back on track until he got to, he went to the Detroit Tigers and they got him on track. Maybe because it's not the New York spotlight, he's doing very well now, but he got the All-Star. Jose Ramirez is always a shoo-in on third. Shout out to Rookie of the Year, potentially, Jacob Wilson.
Nate's guy. I know he's wearing Dodger stuff right now, but Nate's guy.
Yeah.
Nate doesn't know what's going on.
The only Oakland Athletic in there. Woo.
Javier Baez, I was not aware that he was playing in the outfield. I thought he was an infielder, but maybe because they signed Gleyber, that pushed him out. But he's having a great year. Riley Green as well is having a great year with the Tigers. So cool with the American League starters. I don't know how you guys feel about that before we go on to National League, but
Kelsey and I talked about it yesterday. MLB All-Star, for some reason, we feel like they always seem to get it right compared to other sports when it comes to these sort of things, or they have the least amount of mistakes. Like when you look at Pro Bowl voting, there's always a few, oh my goodness, NBA All-Star, like when Andrew Wiggins was a starter at one point like that. But MLB seems to do pretty well. And I think the American League, I have no problems. I like seeing Jacob Wilson as a starter at shortstop, nonetheless, because he's having a heck of a rookie season. It's like a young Stephen Kwan, almost 340 batting average, 40 ribbies. Like he's having a heck of a season. 853 on base percentage too. OPS, excuse me. Like he's been awesome. I love to see him actually getting the nod.
If the A's weren't going to Vegas, it's very coincidental that they kind of start to give a crap about the team once they're like, we're done with the Coliseum, we're moving on. Now they want to. I think now they want to build a team, actually have a respectful team for when they get into Vegas. They already have a winning champion culture kind of coming in there, because now they're signing players or re-signing players. I mean, if this was a couple years ago, Jacob Wilson would probably be traded at the deadline. So the fact that they're now actually, like, they gave Severino a big contract, they kept Mason Miller. They've got all these rookies coming up. They signed some of their rookies to a long-term cheap deal. So now it's funny that they're actually giving a crap about the team now that they're planning on having a relocation in a couple of years. So shout out to Jacob Wilson doing well and possibly sticking with that team. So we'll see what the A's do. But, so far it seems so good.
Got to feel for Oakland. Just the last 10 years, they've lost the Warriors out of Oakland. They've lost the Raiders, and now they're losing the A's. They went from having it all to having nothing.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what that's like, because all I had was the Whalers and we lost them. But, I mean, we saw the Connecticut Suns. Ooh.
Moving on. You got UConn. That's a professional team.
Oh, that's honestly, that's the most professional team we have.
In some sports.
Nate, you got anything on the All-Star before we go to National League?
Nah, man. Chad's a big thumper, though. 33 homers, man. And it's not even 33 homers before the break, I should say. That's freaking insane by good old.
Shout out to Kyle Raleigh and Javi Baez. Love to see them get in. And to Jacob Wilson. Congrats.
Indeed. Thank you, boss. But yeah, National League, I think. Let's do it.
National League.
Dodgers and some other.
Yes.
Yeah. There's 1, 2, 3 Dodgers. There's 3 Dodgers, 2 Cubs. So I like this roster as well. Will Smith at catcher has been doing great. Freddie Freeman's always usually a lock at first. Ketel Marte, well-deserved at second base. Shout out to Jared. Third base, Manny Machado seems to kind of be a guy that's usually in that picture every year. Obviously, Francisco Lindor, probably one of the best shortstops in the game right now, I would say. When he's on, he's on. Defensively, he's great too. Ronald Acuna Jr., when he's healthy, again, one of the top outfielders in this league. It's just a matter of him staying healthy. Thankfully, he is. And he's in the lineup. P. Crow Armstrong's having a tremendous year. Well-deserved. Kyle Tucker, I don't know if he's having maybe a year that we thought he would have after that big deal, but he squeezed in there as well. I think that's where the fan voting kind of comes in. And Shohei Ohtani, obviously. I mean, if you're going to have a National League, DH, it's going to be Shohei Ohtani.
That's Shohei Ohtani.
There's one big name that's not on this list. Not saying I'm surprised, but I'm just pointing it out there.
Yeah, I wonder where we're going with this.
I wonder if this certain someone took $5 million less to come back to a team that he might be there at this time. Yeah, I'm going to say Juan Soto's not on the starting roster for the National League. Neither, might I add, who was having a career year for the first month or two of the season. What's his name? Pete Alonso was also not on the starting rotation for this National League roster. But big news, though. I mean, even though he's not having a Juan Soto type year consistently so far, Juan Soto is not on the All-Star starting lineup for the National League.
I got a bigger beef. My issue is with third base.
Eugenio Suarez should be there.
Yeah, it's Gino's 226 damn home runs, man. Holy hell. I get it, Manny Machado's a great defensive player, but I'm happy it wasn't Max Muncy because he had no business. But 26 plus jacks, pulling up his stats right now. 26 jacks, 69 RBIs. I think he's in the top 10 in OBP. I don't know. It's OPS. I mean, and I think he has over 15 doubles as well, or extra base hits. I get it. Machado's the big name, but bro, Gino Suarez is having a career year. I just hope he makes it, though. He definitely deserves to be an all-star.
No, it's absolutely insane that future Yankee Eugenio Suarez is not in this lineup.
Matt, I will ban you from the show for life.
I was going to say, Nate, want to find out a way to get put in the box without doing anything that isn't PG-13 or worse. Just say Eugenio Suarez is going to be on your team.
No, just say a Diamondback's going to get traded.
I mean, he does have a 40% chance of getting traded, according to ESPN.
Yeah, ESPN can literally kiss the bottom of my shoes. Because they want big names to go to big teams. They don't like teams like Arizona winning because that makes it harder for them to sell tickets. Also, ESPN gave up their rights to baseball. They can literally...
They're back in conversations again, by the way, for ESPN. So, I don't know. I don't really like ESPN's baseball crew as much, but I mean...
My bone to pick is with their basketball crew, but that's not the season we're in right now.
That is true. I I missed the Van Gundy and Jackson duo along with Breen. But I mean, no offense to Doris Burke and Richard Jefferson, but
Little offense.
Yeah, they're not that. They're not
A little
great,
well
but-
earned offense. Now, if baseball is looking, if MLB is looking for a new broadcast partner, I do hear Belly Up Sports Media does have an opening on.
Oh, I will happily broadcast every single Sunday night game. Hell yeah! Calling baseball is so much fun.
If you guys
every game besides Diamondback games.
I mean, listen, I'll keep myself civil because during watching Diamondback games is honestly kind of calming until the bullpen blows it, and I'm just like, son of a bitch.
If you guys, let me just make sure that this does not seem correct. I want to pull up, I guess I'll just look at it. It's a long article. I'm trying to pull up the Home Run Derby participants if you guys are interested in hearing who they're going to be.
Oh, yes, yes, because we're going to talk about this, obviously, not this Monday, but the following Monday when we make our betting predictions, and we'll make sure we send them to DJ for Belly Up's betting segments.
So I do have it brought up. I do have the Derby participants brought up. If you want me to run through them really quick for you.
Yeah, you do, because the article I have, I got to keep scrolling for them all.
Fellas, we're going with Plan B. Rolling Rock. Here we go.
Oh, that should be Plan A.
So
Listen, I love it. Oh, by the way, check out this vintage Eagles football I got from a clear out from a customer.
Oh, that's really cool. You got to
Right?
get that. That's a football that needs to be signed.
Oh, yeah, totally. I'm going to probably bring it down to when I go to hang with Chris next time, because he says he always runs into players in weird places.
Dude, that guy runs into everybody. That guy has like 3 selfies with Shane Gillis on 3 different occasions.
All right. Ronald Acuna Jr.
Okay.
There we go.
We got Cal Raleigh, because of course, it has to be.
Mm-hmm.
Probably going to be the winner.
James Wood.
Ooh, Big Jimmy Wood.
Ooh. Dark horse.
See, it looks like those are just the ones released right now, is what it's showing.
Who won last year?
Who did win last year?
Oscar Hernandez.
Yeah, I was going to say, where was it last year?
Yeah, it was a Dodger one last year. Crap. I just ripped something out of my finger, and now it's bleeding like crazy. I'll be back momentarily. Sorry. I'm hurting myself today, apparently. Well, full Johnny.
All right, so yeah, Ronald. Yeah, I see the same thing. Ronald Acuna, Cal Raleigh, James Wood. And that's.
I kind of hope Schwarber goes. I don't think he will.
I miss seeing the Yankees in there. It was just cool to see your own team have somebody in there. Aaron Judge will never do it. That's the thing. He'll never do it again unless it comes back to New York, I think is what he said. He wouldn't have been exciting, but it would have been exciting to me. I would have loved to have seen maybe like Trent Grisham kind of get in there. Or even if they asked Giancarlo Stanton, because that man needs to get his swing back on track. So it would have been great if maybe they could have given him some pop. But surprised, well, we don't know yet. I'm assuming Pete Alonso is going to be asked. He's in it this year.
See, we do know who is not going to be in there. We do know Teoscar Hernandez is not going to defend this year. And we also know, as you mentioned, Aaron Judge, Ohtani, Ellie De La Cruz, Pete, Crow Armstrong, Vlad Guerrero are some who have declined so far. So maybe Pete Alonso does come back. This is kind of his thing. So hopefully he does. I mean, this is kind of what he does best. So
yeah, it's interesting. I think teams are kind of taking the approach of, I think there's more concern or paranoia about this kind of messing with their swing. I don't know, man. I grew up on some older school baseball a little bit where everybody was in it. Prince Fielder was in it every year. Josh Hamilton was smacking them around every year. You know, Cano would always be in it. And it's just the big boys, like the big guns were always in it. Now it's kind of like you might get a Max Muncy, maybe. You might get like a Yoenis Cespedes that nobody heard of when he went in that one time. You might get a Ronald Acuna who's got 9 home runs on the year, and everybody else has 33 or 22 or something like that. So, now you're kind of getting like Luis Robert was in it the other year. He's not a massive kind of like, he's not like a Cal Raleigh or a Judge home run guy. So I miss seeing the big guns in there. But I mean, I can't say I have not enjoyed, these home run derbies for the last handful of years. I think they just kind of get better and better. I think like a lot of it has to do with, some of the rules where they kind of speed it up a little bit. Like before when it was like 10 outs, like I was watching Josh Hamilton for like an hour and a half. But some of the new rules they implement, you can't pitch until the ball drops. You got the 3 out, you got the timer now, and you got the golden ball and everything. But they do make it a lot of fun to watch. Statcast and everything too.
Best All-Star games or best All-Star events out of all 4 major sports, correct?
Pretty much.
Oh yeah, this is the one All-Star event, like between the Pro Bowl, between the MLB All-Star Game, the NHL, the Four Nations Cup, which is probably number 2 right now.
Mm-hmm.
Easily number 2.
But the Home Run Derby, I don't even really care about the All-Star Game. The Home Run Derby, that's on my calendar every year. Like I need to watch it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
So
for
it's
me,
MLB.
I've never seen a Diamondback in the All-Star game. So for me, the MLB All-Star, the Home Run Derby. So for me, the All-Star game is my event, but I love the Home Run Derby because it's just pure entertainment.
It's always fun when you see somebody kind of surprised, like when Julio Gomez was right in the thick of it just a couple of years ago. I believe it was his rookie year out in Seattle as well.
Julio Rodriguez,
excuse me. I don't know why it's the wrong guy, but when you see somebody like that, just kind of surprised.
Yeah, no, it's so I still remember Josh Hamilton versus Justin Morneau. That was like pure Ryan Howard's debut, like in 2001.
Oh, yeah.
Or was what was the big one? Was it Vladdy Jr. versus Ohtani? Oh, apparently Ella De La Cruz is going to probably participate in the Derby. That's the rumor.
All right, I like his swing. I mean, like again,
I think
not
James Wood. I'm putting money on James Wood because I love Cal Raleigh. I want a guy who can hit the ball in wild, but also has the stamina to do it. I'm worried about Raleigh going like Mark Trumbo did back when he was on the Orioles and just over swinging on the first like 15, 20 pitches and then gets to the second round and just gets knocked out because he has no more gas in the tank.
I think at this moment, I'll probably plan for a Jimmy Woods bet just because he'll probably be like a +2 something, +4.
That's what I'm doing.
Whereas Cal Raleigh is probably going to be like -110 or something like that. I don't know.
Oh, I have a Cunha go around first or second round.
Cal Raleigh will definitely be the favorite.
I hope Schwarber's in it.
Schwarber. Oh my God, Schwarber was so much fun.
Just hits dingers. That's all he does.
Put Gino in. Like,
oh yeah.
Dude, home run looks effortless.
Isn't that all he does is hit dingers and that's it? That's like a joke that he hits dingers or he doesn't hit at all. Is that the joke?
Dingers or lasers down the line. That's all he does.
I like that. As long as not, is there any other A's I put in there? Nah, Rooker's not that.
I mean, Soderstrom, right?
I mean, I'd pay to see Brett Rooker hit a couple bombs.
Rooker sends a long one.
Yeah, as long as she's not involved.
I cannot wait, Nate. When we play, guys, end of July or beginning of August?
I think it's July. Oh no, it is. I think July. Yeah.
So I actually have told Nate this before. I'm actually switching usually I listen to Steve Berfume and Bob Brenly. I love their.
No.
I'm listening to the A's broadcast the entire series.
I hope it's the other guy that commentates instead of her, because it's around July, August where the guy.
And you guys are hosting us, right?
I think we are. We should be. I ain't going though. For what?
Oh my God! I want to see the minor league ballpark so bad.
No, you don't.
The clubhouse. Oh, come on! I want to see. I want to see like Alec Thomas have to run across the field mid-game to go take a leak in the middle of the innings.
August 1st, 2nd, and 3rd in Sacramento, boss.
Let's go!
Yay!
Here she's gonna be, hey Eugenio Suarez, it's not your night, and boom.
Yeah, just absolutely hit a boom shot in the next county. Hey Corbin Carroll. I guess it takes a little longer. Oh, there it goes.
And say it's gone. I don't like it. The ballpark is trash. I hope Severino leaves or gets traded for his own sake.
Hey, listen, we just need relievers. Mason Miller, what up?
Yeah, like I said, he does have a 4.5 ERA, so unless we want to...
Maybe needs to change the scenery.
Trust me, everyone on that team needs to change it, except Jacob Wilson. He can stay. He's fine.
Yeah, keep Brett Rooker, too. He's fun to watch.
And you just gave a rookie like 7 years, 80-something.
Lawrence Butler.
Hell yeah.
That was my guy.
Lawrence telling these guys to do this.
Wait, Nate, when are you going to get a Lawrence Butler jersey?
When I'm going to get one?
Yeah, are you going to get Butler or Jacob Wilson?
None.
Can you take the Dodgers stuff off? Is that the Jackie Robinson jersey?
No, but it's the Ohtani one.
Yeah.
Gross.
Wrong. White Brain got one, so I had to get one of them too. It was a big storm.
Because if it was the Jackie Robinson jersey, I would have been like, "Oh,
I've been like respect," but no, no.
He's Asian.
You see this hat? I don't give a hell if he's your cousin, actual legit blood cousin. It don't matter to me.
That'd be so cool.
Oh, Nate's like, oh man, then
Then you wouldn't be allowed to work for your current employer.
Oh, for sure.
He never hit me up, by the way.
Oh yeah. Huh.
That's okay. My opinion on that company stands, and I'll probably make some comments to your CEO when I run into him at the Fantasy Football Expo, as always. I said 5 apps y'all way.
Once the A's get an Asian guy, I will get his jersey. But until then, I will stick with the one I have right now on my back. On my
gross. I'm gonna puke.
Ooh, I should get Haesung Kim next. Ooh.
No, you should get Stephen Kwan from the Guardians.
Do you not have? Is there not even like an Asian guy in the Phillies?
Nope. Oh no, there is one, but he's in Double A.
There's an Asian guy in the Diamondbacks, right? Oh, Corbin Carroll.
Oh yeah, he's Filipino.
No, he is Taiwanese.
Oh, wrong one.
Yeah, I believe Anthony Volpe is.
You're not allowed to make that mistake, Nate. The rest of us can, but you're not allowed to make that mistake.
I get my. I'm getting.
Nate, that's like me trying to say what's the difference between German and Polacks. You don't get away with that one.
I know. I've been getting my ages confused recently. I ain't gonna lie. I called Otani. I was speaking with someone, my a good friend of mine the other day. I was like, "Yeah, Otani's Chinese, or whatever," and she's like, "You mean Japanese?" I'm like, "Oh yeah, I was confused."
Don't make that distinction.
I know, huh? Crazy. Shout out to the Asians. Think about it. The Dodgers are the most diverse baseball team. They got whites, they got African Americans, they got Hispanics, and they got Asians.
But are they exciting whites? Because I think that market's cornered by a certain football team in Philadelphia.
That is true.
Well, you can see the direction that the team is trying to permanently go into.
Yes. It's creating a diverse community.
Well,
I can't wait to get the hot dog again at Dodger Stadium.
There's no like fun.
Hey, should we get a yellow flag on that one?
I can't say I want a Dodger dog.
I'm excited to go to Yankee.
I would toss the red.
Well, the red one's part of the red, white, and blue aesthetic, so it has to stay.
Okay, I got you.
I'm trying to get the egg rolls or the tiramisu. How many Yankee Stadium? You're worried about a hot dog? There's no fun.
Oh, they got egg rolls there too.
I had the Hawaiian. I had the fried chicken at Yankee Stadium. Phenomenal. Whatever the fried chicken
too.
What? I tried to get in the Benihanas. They were full, man. Me and Dom couldn't get in.
Oh,
it wasn't anything to be impressed with.
Blank, who's your pick for home run derby? He says Cal Raleigh.
Says James Wood.
Oh no, my pick was James Wood. His is Cal Raleigh.
Makes sense.
At least one of you got it.
Yeah. Okay. Close second.
Damn. We'll take it. Man.
Hey, listen, he did correctly predict the score of the Super Bowl, or at least not.
That's insane, by the way, too.
Yeah, basically I just used it as my secondary pick. I was just like, yeah. What I want to happen? Eagles kick the doors in.
My favorite video about Jalen Hurts is him at Disney World, where some guy was complimenting him, and the guy was like, "How about that defense?" And you just see Jalen Hurts turn around and like smile. I was like, I don't know. I can't hate the dude. Like it sucks.
Oh, I can't. He has no business looking like that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He does not need to look like that and be good at sports and be a humble coach.
He looks fantastic.
My favorite part of that, his whole thing is he's been dating the same girl since college. There's no supermodels around. They're nothing. That's his girl.
Hey, he's
an all-American quarterback through and through, man.
Mm-hmm.
He has some skeletons in that closet. And I'm gonna find them. He does something like he destroys squirrels on the side or something. Like he does some nasty stuff on the side, and we're gonna find out.
Bro, undercover.
We will find the skeletons in that closet.
Damn right, we will.
All right.
Hey, I feel bad for Puka, by the way. Poor guy.
Yeah, I do too. That stuff's awful. You guys don't know. So a judge, Puka Nakua's longtime girlfriend, whatever, Money Grubber's name is, has basically forced a judge or asked a judge to force a paternity test to prove that her child she's pregnant with is Puka Nakua's kid.
Jerry, if that was the case.
And and she wants full custody and him to pay for like a lot of shit, like like basically visitations all Puka will get. And this just came out of nowhere. And you gotta feel bad for the guy. And listen, I understand family litigation, family courts, like a whole different bag of squirrels, but it's just like, dude, I can't imagine. So heart goes out to Tua, to the baby mama. You suck.
You said Tua again.
Oh, to Puka, Our prayers go out to your brother. It's a difficult time. To the baby mama, you suck.
It's weird. 2 weeks ago,
Raise the kid right, but you suck.
2 weeks ago, they had the gender reveal. So whatever happened really recently. So
she was cheating on him.
Why would you? Yeah, that's Puka
I'm saying is Puka's either going to lead the league in receiving yards or it's going to be the worst year of his career. There's going to be no in between. He's either going to be an unstoppable force of nature or he's just
Puka Nacua first round draft grade.
Puka Nacua first pick in fantasy this year.
Who's going to be the first pick this year?
I keep seeing Jamar Chase.
It's going to be Jamar. Saquon will be the consensus number 1 ranked guy. I don't think they'll finish the year that way, but going in, they'll be the one out of 1 picks.
I do think Saquon's going to be a top 5 fantasy running back, but I think there's going to be a couple. I think Jahmyr Gibbs is going to be the number 1 fantasy running back when the season's over. I think they're just going to abuse him this year.
I can also see Bijan Robinson getting it as well. I could see him getting a lot of action, and he technically still gets more catches than Jahmyr Gibbs too. So I think in PPR leagues he'll take the top.
But Kyle Pitts.
Gibbs is a better O-line. Stop it.
I believe in him. No,
Darren Waller.
Oh my God, he really unretired to go to Miami. What a dummy.
I don't blame him.
They'll probably still win more games than the Giants will this year.
My friend said he's gonna get suspended for weed over there once he gets there.
So your friend's probably a very bitter Giants fan who probably has a Waller t-shirt.
He is not. What is he a fan of? Oh, he's a Raiders fan.
They're just bitter about even though their team's gonna be fun. I am so excited. Deej, you ready for another your 4th year of the Korner with Football show, which is I have no watch on in I think a month and a half. Labor Day, around Labor Day.
It's that fun time of the year. Kelsey and I just started the early NFL preview stuff yesterday. Like it's fun now. It's the fun time.
Shameless plug. No, actually, go check them out. High Sports.
Oh, shameless plug because one of the sleeper teams we had was the Raiders. They're plus 350 if you want to bet them to make the playoffs. It's like,
what about us?
They could sneak in as a 17.
No,
we only did a couple of teams. He did pick the Giants. Kelsey did pick the Giants actually.
That's why I love y'all, man.
That's also the kiss of death for you if Kelsey picks them there, Nate.
Well, it was just a sleeper team. We didn't say they were going to be good now. We just said they're not going to be as bad as advertised.
I don't
right
care.
now,
I do think they're a 7-win team. Honestly, they're gonna mess some team seasons up. Like they
have the worst odds to make the playoffs of every team in the league. They have the 32nd worst odds. So if they win 7 wins, that is a sleeper team by default.
I'm taking the over, baby. Let's grip it and rip it.
They're plus 3,200, I think, to win the division.
Like 7 wins equals 7 weeks of positive Nate.
I don't know. Dark side Nate is better for ratings.
All right. Well, that's 10
you need that dual Carter Nate, not Jackson Dart Nate. That's an Anakin Skywalker Darth Vader joke.
Yeah.
The Star Wars thing is so freaking corny. I love Star Wars a lot more than a lot more people, I guess. But dude, the whole Anakin Skywalker Darth Vader, I'm like,
what do you mean? He can't do the eye black and Abdul?
It's corny. It's corny. Win a game first.
If he went to the Eagles,
any of the Eagles are doing that, you would get their jersey immediately.
That's what I was gonna say.
I would get their jersey either way, but the Star Wars thing would be funny. Like they did the Batman thing. Like it's.
So we have Spider-Man, Darth Vader, and Anakin Skywalker on my team. Brian Burns
will win a lot, but it'll look good though.
It's all right. Brian Burns will spiderweb his way into his 7 sacks and 0 against the Eagles. Dexter Lawrence is the one who always gives us issues.
He is big. D-Law.
Yeah, it's great being the second best D tackle in his own division.
He's like the second best defensive tackle in all of football. You kind of left that part out too.
He's the best.
Yeah, I know. I was like it's basically Lawrence, Jalen Carter, 40 feet of crap, and everything else.
Where's Chris Jones?
He's the leader. He's also aging and looked obsolete in that Super Bowl.
The rest of
I expect a big year from Jeffrey Simmons.
I do too, actually. I like that.
That's what I'm saying. I can't predict the season, boss.
Oh my God, it's gonna be good. Oh, we're gonna make some really bad. We're gonna make some really bad long-term bets.
Hey, Panthers. It's a group vote.
I said 9 wins for the Panthers this year. I'm sticking to it.
I think they make the win the division.
Yeah. Oh, so apparently the wide receiver Jack, the dude who lost his brother or his teammate.
Jack Beck.
Jack. Yeah, dude. I seen camp video. He looks phenomenal. I'm like, we got a little Mike Evans. We got a little Mike Evans, Vincent Jackson looking guy over here. Just big, runs clean routes and makes the catch. a little
Might be
excited
the-
for that kid.
Might be the hardest guy to tackle at receiver too. Their first 2 picks with him and Genty are clear as day Pete Carroll guys. It doesn't get more Pete Carroll than those
Like,
2 guys.
I remember like vintage Doug Baldwin before he got hurt. It was just like trying to tackle a tight end in the open field.
They got some weapons in there in Vegas, man.
Dude, they're gonna
Wow.
Vegas. I think the one team is gonna have a regression more than the rest. Obviously, you could say the easy choice is San Diego, but they're just gonna stay mediocre. I think Denver regresses a little bit. I think that everyone got too hype on Bo Nix, and now everyone's got the tape. And I think he's a good quarterback, but it's gonna take them a while to adjust when teams are like trying to scheme around. Like they're just gonna do what Buffalo did basically, because Buffalo's defense wasn't elite last year; it was decent, and they still basically shut the barn doors on Denver for most of the second half. So I think a lot of teams are going to take that playbook as gospel. I think the Raiders are the one team that's going to challenge Kansas City. Kansas City's going to win the division. Let's not try to reinvent the wheel here. But I think it's going to be the ugliest path to the playoffs they've had since Alex Smith was quarterback for them.
He's only getting older. So is Kelsey.
Man, Patrick Mahomes and me are like 3 days apart. Why do you got to say that?
Oh, my apologies, boss. My bad. Sorry.
I don't want to hear from you children.
Shout out to the Bills, man. They're gonna
Yeah, DJ's about as old as Lane Johnson, so.
That's
They're
not
gonna win
true.
the AFC.
I'm older than Lane Johnson.
No, Lane Johnson's 37.
Yeah, I'm 37.
You're 37?
Yeah, Kelsey's 40.
Hey, you guys
Right.
are Tom Brady and Joe Flacco age.
Where the hell did the time go? I thought Kelsey was like 35.
He is. I was just screwing with you.
Oh my God, my brain hurts.
Bruh.
I was going to say DJ. I thought you were only like 2-3 years older than me.
Yeah, but this was more fun this way.
All right. We got I'd say about 45 minutes left. We talked obviously about the MLB All-Star Game, home and derby. Maddie, congratulations. You got a head coach, brother.
That's right. Yay!
Mike Brown.
He's an NFL coach. He's the NBA coach equivalent of the whole rainbow jersey trend. He's coached for every damn team on the planet.
Lakers.
And he's had within those first 2 years, it's going to be awesome. So that'll be great. After that, it'll fizzle
Congrats
out
on the
in the next
Western
2
Conference
years.
Finals win. Eastern Conference. Sorry.
So let me throw some stats out for you.
Light the beam.
So Coach A and Coach B. Coach A, career record 454 wins, 304 losses. Coach A has won 50 or more games as a head coach 4 of his 11 seasons, and 2 of those were 60 or more wins. Coach A also coached the Cavaliers in 06 and 07. They won the Eastern Conference Championship Finals, but they lost in the finals to the Spurs. Coach A was also fired 4 times. And as an assistant coach, they won 4 NBA Finals, 1 with the Spurs, 3 with the Golden State Warriors. Coach A has reached the finals but has never won, knows what it takes to get there, but has also had 7 playoff appearances in 11 seasons. Coach B, career record 578 wins, 420 losses. 5 seasons of 50-plus wins, 1 season of 60 or more wins. Coach B has also been fired 3 times. Coach B has won a finals as an assistant coach in 08 with Boston, but has never reached a finals as a head coach. Coach B has also had 13 seasons as a head coach with 9 playoff appearances. Is there a big difference between Coach A and Coach B?
Well, B is Tibbs, A is Mike Brown. So
there's
Well,
some
yeah,
very
that's the
blatant.
opposite.
In conclusion, there is no difference, right, Matt?
I mean, I would say
one just apparently follows LeBron around.
I would say Coach A, as in Mike Brown, is probably a slight upgrade over Tom Thibodeau, but nothing drastic to make me think like, oh, we're about to go win the NBA Finals next year. Like this was just a minor. This is like, this was like going from a Puma to a Reebok or something like that. I don't know. It's nothing insane.
Addition by
okay?
subtraction.
Are you okay with the change in philosophy? I guess we're going from more of a defensive team to like an offensive team. Are you fine with that, Matt?
That's not going to happen with Jalen Brunson and Cat. That's not possible.
I'm
fine with a culture or a scheme switch up or a
he's just happy he's got to get rest.
I need listen, man. I love the starting 5, and they've added to that bench a little bit. I think this is going to be a better team this year than it was this past season. But I also know that these guys need some rest and that they were gassed and getting just outplayed by the Pacers because they had more stamina, and the starting 5 just had no rest. And their bench was performing and ours wasn't even really getting used that much or really stepping up. So we'll see if he switches up a little bit. I think, like you said, I think the first year or two is going to be fine. I mean, this is a roster that got to the Eastern Conference Finals this past year. They've added to that bench. I mean, this is going to be a good team. You don't need a rocket science of a head coach to take this team back to the Eastern Conference Finals or get to the finals this year. I just think this is one of those scenarios like the picture that I sent you in the chat. It's the guy with the red flannel on opening up a gift, and it's the same exact flannel. You know, it's not really a huge difference, just the same flannel, maybe a different shade of red.
Well, you guys are
also does have a much easier path now because there is a lack of Jason Tatum, a lack of Tyrese Halliburton, a lack of Damian Lillard in that Eastern Conference, and anyone else who wears 0 in the East is they better take a few weeks off. The cap starts to get a little bit tight.
Don't you mean Tyrese Maxey?
Ooh, well, Maxey's healthy. Oh no, well he got hurt, but
he's number 0. He's number 0, isn't he?
Yeah, if his cap starts to get a little bit tight, he should take a month off too because number 0s in the Eastern Conference is not looking good right now. You got 3 Achilles popped in the last 2 months.
I feel bad for Sixers fans, man. Thank God you're not a Sixers fan, boss. I tell you.
No, thank God. God bless Kevin Garnett for making me suffer for 15 years.
So you thought Cat annoyed you. Imagine what Joel Embiid would do to you.
Dude, I hate Joel Embiid anyway. I'm like, and that's totally right. I think who's my buddy who's Jeffrey, who's in our chat. He's a Brooklyn Nets fan, so he's suffering enough as it is. He thought he was getting a super team just to get knocked out in the first round of the playoffs. He said he was the whole take about Joel Embiid, non-Philadelphia Sixers, Eagles, but they're Eagles fans, I guess, all hate Joel Embiid. I'm like, yeah, it's true. I can't stand him. Like I couldn't stand Cat either by the end of it. I just hate soft big men. Like I got raised on Tim Duncan and Kevin Garnett and Shaq. I won't say Karl Malone, but I'm not that horrible. Chris Kaman. Dirk Nowitzki ain't soft.
But he's still banged.
Dude, he was in the paint working, man. Even like I got to the end of Hakeem Olajuwon. I got to see
David Robinson.
Even like guys like Brad Miller were just like great centers, dude, and great power forwards too. Like you even see like the old videos like Charles Barkley and stuff. But anyway, I digress. Oh, Kenyon Martin, that was the name I couldn't think of. Love Kmart. Ben Wallace. Oh, Sheed, North Carolina legend. Ben Wallace, one of the best defensive centers and best hair of all time. But
7 foot.
That's what I was raised on. So guys like Cat, Joel Embiid, I think they're an insult to Thea Ratliff is another name I forgot about. Are just an insult to the big man genre. Cat's like, oh, I'm the best shooting big man in the NBA. I did the Cat voice too.
Nice job, man. I like that.
You've been practicing.
Yeah, buddy, that's great.
Zesty passing in the mirror too.
You're a C+ defender who's long. If you were any shorter, you'd be a liability on defense.
DeAndre Ayton. Yay. Go like
yes. Congratulations, Nate. You got a guy who gives up on plays.
No.
Are you sure he doesn't play for the New York Giants?
Hey. I believe in the young man. He was a former first-round pick. No, first overall pick.
So was Anthony Bennett. Doesn't make it any better.
I missed that fellow.
Yeah, played for the Timberwolves for like a year and a half. We cut him because we thought he was terrible. We're like, we got this as a trade piece. Send him to space.
Famous for, was it 2K14? No matter how well you do in that My Career Rookie Showcase, he'll always be number 1.
Yep. You always get the Ben Simmons, whoa, or Bill Simmons.
Yeah.
Every time.
Oh, God. Speaking of Ben Simmons, the freaking Knicks are looking at him too, and I don't know why.
Let's go. Why not?
I don't.
I'm with it. You know what?
All for this guy to be like, I need a mental health month off, and just never comes back to the team for like.
I'd be mad at him.
I saw my ex-girlfriend Kendall Jenner post a thirst trap. I need 3 weeks off now.
If I got paid $80 million to sit courtside, I'd do it too.
I sent you a video of Sophie Cunningham after they won the Commissioner's Cup.
Oh, that's my lady, man. Like
you got it, brother.
Yeah, like the by the way, so if you didn't see it, Sophie Cunningham got a little wild during their Commissioner's Cup victory celebration. That's my lady right there. I love Sophie. She's great.
She'd whoop your ass so quickly too.
Oh, and I'm totally okay with it.
It wouldn't matter if you were okay with it or not. You'd be sleeping.
That's me with Sabrina Carpenter, but she could hit me, slap me, run me over, and
Nate, she's probably the only girl you could say would probably be shorter than you still.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'll be back on my feet in a few weeks. I'm starting to learn.
Oh yeah, we know. Congrats, Nate, baby.
Thank you. Very excited, boys. I'm look like
Oh
Iron
no!
Man.
When Nate sends a video of him walking, I'm doing cartwheels. I'm spiking beer bottles. I'm doing everything.
Thank you. I'm looking like Iron Man, actually, Hoki. I'm excited. The
Hell yeah,
lower
brother.
part, yes, sir.
We are proud. We are proud of you, man.
Thank you, boss.
We're gonna
Appreciate
get you
it.
walking,
Proud
and
of
then
your
we're
retire, but proud of everything else.
Yes, sir.
We're gonna get you walking. We're gonna have you squatting 225 pounds.
Nah, I'm never touching a squat rack ever again.
Don't do it. It's not.
Hell no.
That's
Oh,
what
that what did it?
that is partly what did it. Yes.
Oh, so we'll get you on the leg press.
Yes, I love that one. That one is just
You do
fun.
hack
Also,
squat. But not really.
talk to your physical therapist about the belt squat, like a pit shark. Like it puts the belt around your lower back, and then you can't do that.
I will forever be scarred with that that squat rack.
Okay, maybe like a goblet squat, like kettlebells, like hold like this and just drop and do like a front squat.
That would be okay. Yes, I can do that.
That's all I do now. I can't do belt squats right now because of my sciatic nerve. But because before the day I hurt my back, I maxed out at on the belt squat at 700 pounds. With the belt squat for 3 reps. But you also got to take away the fact that it's like minus 200 pounds because of where it's placed.
We'll get you doing calf raises.
Hell yeah.
Oh, yes, I got to do
His
those.
calves are going to be bigger than his freaking head. Remember what John Brown said in Hard Knocks? Calf raises prevent Achilles injuries.
Yes, they do.
And also leg extensions and leg curls prevent ACL injuries, which I thought was really cool.
Shout out to
Have you
John
so
Brown.
many calf raises that after a few months, your calves are gonna be 9 months pregnant. They're gonna be just giant bowling balls.
Bro,
Yes,
there's a
sir.
guy at my work who literally has calves that are bigger than his head, and he does not do anything besides just walk on his calves. That's what he does. He
It's
like
all
pushes them
genetic.
off. He walks. He's like 5'6", probably 260. He looks like a literal barrel with legs and just walks on his calves. His calves are this freaking big. It's ridiculous. My calves only started getting bigger because I started running so much. Back up to 1.5 miles today, boys. We're almost done with the hamstring rehab.
Let's go.
God, we're old.
Yeah, DJ, I pulled my
Right.
hamstring trying to steal home. I
You get
scored.
the
I beat the throw. But I pulled up
That's
hobbling.
what matters. That's what matters.
Well, because our center fielder stole second base, and the catcher didn't think I was going to run, even though I was 10 feet off the bag. And the second that ball had a high enough arc, I was off. It was also 97 degrees outside, and it was our second game in a row. And I was just like, oh, my hamstring's gone. Great. Nice little, I feel like somebody had rolled up a ball in my hamstring. But, boys, I have an important announcement.
Uh-oh.
We have 8 weeks. So technically 7 weeks until the beginning of college football.
Oh, yes.
7 weeks till like the overseas, like week 0 games. 8 weeks till the big week.
Who's playing again in Ireland?
I can't. I do not know. Nate, if you could look that up, that'd be great. I think it's 2 ACC teams again. But all I know is my Hurricanes kick off in 8 weeks, and
Iowa State and Kansas State.
I'm actually okay with that game. That's gonna be a fun game.
DVR that game.
Oh no, I'll probably watch it.
I agree, man.
I'll be so like desperate to watch football at that point.
Well, it
Oh,
depends on
man.
what time. I think
Yeah.
Ireland might be like 7 or 9 years ahead or behind us.
Years?
It's New Year time. Not even
Hours.
my time. I'm not watching that. No, I'm
Yeah, no, it'll be on like in the middle of the afternoon.
for you guys.
Okay. I just think because whenever
It'll be,
WWE
Nate, it'll be an 8 a.m. game for you, but like I wouldn't care. I'd be like, oh, cool, I get to get up and watch college football. This is great.
I might still watch it just because I miss it. I miss it, man.
Also, I'm like literally like I've been taking receipts just in case Carson Beck actually ends up having a great season in Miami. I have like a checklist of people I want to just crap on. It goes Cruz, Kevin, Kelsey, every Georgia account, every Alabama account. I'm like checking a checklist of like
Every
people.
Cavender supporter, you gotta add that too.
Oh yeah, well I mean the Cavender twins are as toxic can be, so I could care less.
Hey, Jake
I tried to make this point to Cruz last week. I said, listen, there is actually it's a good thing he broke up with the Cavender twin. You know why? Now all he's got is ball in his Lamborghini and Latinas, which is great.
Yes. Most importantly, Latinos.
Yeah, especially in Miami. That's why it's the greatest city down south. Anyway, so like, why not? I think honestly, him breaking up with Haley Cavender or Hannah, whoever, I don't really care. The other one's dating engaged to Jake Ferguson.
Yes, sir.
A B tier NFL tight end. Congratulations.
That's still an NFL tight end. Like that's still not bad.
Yeah, true. Making more money than we'll ever make. Still overrated though. But I honestly, I was trying to make this point, and Kelsey, Cruz, Cav, they don't want to hear it. They all hate Carson Beck, and I'm like,
you hate Carson Beck.
You
hate him for 99.9% of his life.
I know, but I have to root for him now. So
just for this season, boss. Just for this year.
I also know that his backup, Luke Nickel, is probably going to be the next great white quarterback in Miami. Because I've made this joke before. When they're what?
Does he throw dimes? You get it? Because Nickel.
You know what, Nate? That's not a penalty box. That's a clap.
Yes, thank you. Yes,
but I like Luke Nickel a lot, and the kid we just took out of the Elite 11 tournament. I can't remember his name right now either, but they're both elite quarterback prospects. Luke Nickel is going to be our backup this year, guys. Anything's better than Jake Garcia and Emory Williams. Okay, so it's all but up from here. Everyone's like, "Oh, Jared!" I'm like, guys, Carson Beck has to be basically like primetime Kirk Cousins, and we'll probably win 11 games. It's not hard here. This. I was looking; they were doing a breakdown on the Miami Instagram. It was like all of their defensive backs and their receivers and the running backs. I was like, all right, this is the most loaded. Okay, I've been a Miami fan since 2015. This is the most loaded roster we've had. I'm just like, all we need is Kirk. I almost called him Kirk. All we need is Carson not to crash the truck, and we'll probably make the ACC title game without a question. I'm like, receivers
against Notre Dame.
Oh, I want to stomp those fake Irish bastards. Ugh.
I can't wait for that one. It's a Sunday night game too.
Oh my God, I'm gonna lose my. We get Sunday night games. Okay, all right. With that being said, fellas, the name of the game is the Corner Booth Draft, presented by Candidates. Promo code BellyUp20 for 20% off your purchase at checkout. There's also a promo code if you are a current Candidates customer for 40% off your purchase in terms of Memorial Day. I just put a big order in, got some wintergreen, some mint. I also tried the apple one. I'm kind of interested to see how that flavor test. Me and Matt obviously are big lovers of Candidates. Promo code BellyUp20. Fish sponsor of every segment that is fun on the Corner Booth, or most of them, and of course Belly Sports. So awesome. All right, Nathan, are you ready to kick off the order?
We sure are. It's DJ, me, Jared, and then Matt.
All right, the name of the game is simple. We are building our ultimate team for NCAA 26. So the rules are simple. DJ, get one quarterback, you get one running back, two receivers, one tight end. Any year of college football ever, imagine it's like you're picking a Cardinal ultimate team. Like in the example I dropped, 2015 Trevon Boykin, 2011 LaMichael James. Like that is what you can kind of pull from. So quarterback is the first round. Then we'll go running back, receiver, tight end. DJ, who is your first overall pick for your ultimate team quarterback?
Well, I didn't realize this is what we were doing, so I'm not prepared whatsoever to go number one overall.
That's totally why I did it. I wanted to see. I like these boys only knew about an hour in advance. So
thanks, Nate, for putting me first. You couldn't have lied.
Hey, that was what the wheel of names did. I don't blame me.
It's any year of college football pick.
Any year ever. You could
go Garrett Nussmeier.
So it is literally college football ultimate team. Just I don't have to pay for it.
Yeah, college football ultimate team. Just say the year and say the player.
All right, quarterback right now. Okay, let me try and get the years right here because college kind of throws it off a little bit sometimes. We're going to go, I believe it is 20. There wasn't a college football game at this time, but it'd be college football 2016 year, 2017, Lamar Jackson.
I knew that was going to be for someone because that was going to be mine too. I respect the hell of it. Heisman winner, Lamar Jackson.
That one, yeah. I can't remember if it was 16, 17, or 18, but whatever year he won the Heisman, it was in the game. It would have been in the game if they had.
Oh, yeah. All right, Nate.
All right, give me 2006, 2005, Vince Young.
That was the other one I was thinking of, too. Like, those were the two rattling in my noggin. That's a good
one.
Oh,
I got a third one. Give me 2000, Michael Vick.
Nothing beats 2004 Madden, Michael Vick, but that's not a bad second.
Next closest is his senior year at Virginia Tech. He was stupid at that point.
Damn, he was.
Give me the Bible thumper himself, the 07 Tim Tebow.
Oh, yes, sir.
Those QB sneaks are
all right.
Like
Maddie, running back, you're up.
Man, I'll take probably arguably, possibly one of the greatest college running backs of time. Give me the Georgia 80-82 Herschel Walker.
I'm going with sleep. I'm going with sleep here. Maybe a little fan bias, but give me 99 Edgerrin James.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna go a little recent. 2017 Saquon Barkley at Penn State.
Ooh,
Great season, by the way.
you got a lot of Heisman winners wrong with here, Deej.
The people my age are gonna love this one. We're going with 2005 Reggie Bush.
Oh, I like that one.
Fun
He's
fact,
dating
he only had
Kim Kardashian
900
and Reggie Bush.
He only had
Right.
965 total yards that season, but every time he touched the ball, it was electric. The reason he had that little amount of yards is Lendell White took a lot of his carries, and also they were always up by so many points. They pulled him so early in games. Still on the high,
That doesn't include his kick return and punt return yardage,
which is insane to think about. Yeah, no, Reggie Bush was unbelievable. My backup would have been either 2015 Derrick Henry or 2011 LaMichael James.
My other one was Adrian Peterson, as I was thinking of too.
2005 Adrian Peterson. Hell yeah. Even 2006 Adrian Peterson. All right. Deej, you get wide receiver 1 now.
There is a deep pool to pick from on this one. I'm going to start with an underrated one just to annoy people. I believe it is 20. It would be like 07, 08, 09, somewhere in there. We're going with that. Texas Tech Michael Crabtree.
Oh my God. That's
2
good.
touchdowns as a true freshman.
Dude, y'all know Mike Crabtree at Texas Tech was brutal.
Anyone who saw Jeremiah Smith last year was like, damn, this guy's awesome as a freshman. Crabtree did that already.
God,
Yes,
And
sir.
unbelievable.
Yes, sir. Give me 2006 Calvin Johnson.
That's a really good.
And Megatron, baby.
His stats didn't show, but everybody knew better. They just had to look at him like, yeah, that's different. Once they put him in an offense that throws.
2020 Devontae Smith.
Recent.
You could not touch him in that season. He was
No,
unguardable. Dude, my mother, and she'll quote it to this day. She goes, "That skinny kid is just butchering Ohio State." I'm like, "Yeah, that skinny kid just won the Heisman." And she goes, "Oh," I'm like, "Yeah." And now that skinny kid plays for Philadelphia. One of my mom's favorite players, actually. She's a big Eagles fan.
All right, I'm going to go a little older school. Give me the 96-97 Marshall receiver, Randy Moss. All right.
Now you get another one.
All right. I might do this, which it's funny because what a bust of a receiver he was in the NFL, but what an insane receiver he was in college. I think I'm going to go 2010 Oklahoma State Justin Blackman.
Oh, yes.
You could even got away with 08 Des Bryant, too. Like, Oklahoma State had a run of receivers where it's just like they just produced like first rounders. I'm going to go with should have won the Heisman in 2004 over Jason White, right? Give me 03, 04 Larry Fitzgerald. Should have won the damn Heisman. Was on the cover of the damn game. Best receiver in Big East history. And I hate Pitt, but I respect the hell out of Larry.
Okay. Give me 2012 Tavon Austin.
Ooh, greatest highlight tip of all time, baby.
Greatest highlight tip of all time.
Even as a quarterback, give me 2012 Geno Smith, dude. 70 was like 65 touchdowns, something insane like that.
He went second round.
Because, every NFL team was worried about his development, but then, of course, the one team was going to ruin his development drafted him.
Yeah. No, you didn't say anything wrong.
Now he's laughing all the way to the bank in Las Vegas right now.
Yes, he is, indeed.
All right, Deej.
And we're still on receivers, right? And we're doing
the second last receiver.
Cool. All right, so we're doing receiver and we're doing college football receiver. So I'm highlighting this before I say this now because if we were doing NFL, this would not apply. But since we're doing college football, we're Corey Davis.
Oh my God, the Western
Michigan.
2016 he was disgusting.
60 touchdowns, and I believe he's still the all-time leader in receiving yards, if I'm not mistaken, in his for a career. Or he's right up there and towards the top, although we're close to like 5,300 or something insane.
Yes, sir. A stud with the Broncos, Western Michigan Broncos, obviously not Denver. Then he went to Tennessee, and did he play for the Jets too for a little bit?
Yeah, a couple years, and then he retired, and then came out of retirement, and then didn't go back in the league.
Damn.
Yeah. We're not counting that part. We're cutting this off at 2016.
He retired he retired the year that we had an actual set roster, and we were like, we're actually going to do some big things. And then all of a sudden he retired, and we went from having a complete roster to, oh man, we need a receiver now.
All right, tight ends. One tight end.
Deej, you're up.
Shoot, okay. I'm just gonna take the super low hanging fruit here. We're gonna take Brock Bowers because he was electric for 3 years at Georgia. He was the best.
Oh, he's a cheat code, man.
Like, we're just gonna take the easy one with him.
Okay. Give me.
I was saying that you do old school or new school here.
I was gonna go 2008 Rob Gronkowski.
Damn it, that was mine. Oh crap.
Good in Arizona, man.
I want to go with my dog, greatest center of all time, Tony G, but I feel like there's a better one here. Yeah, I gotta go 2020 Kyle Pitts. Man, he was broken. He made Kyle Trask look like a Heisman winner. I was like, damn, dude. He made Kadarius Toney look like a first round pick.
He was taking so much attention away from everyone else.
Dude, even Trayvon Grimes was so open because this dude was just like he's being double teams. My backup would have been Ozzie Newsome.
There's some good ones still on the board for you, Matt, too. Like, there are some good ones left.
I know. I could go newer, but I might go slightly older.
Actually,
pretty
Matt,
much
if you want, I can give you Kyle Pitts because I kind of want to switch it up. Do you want Kyle Pitts?
Kyle Pitts was my 1A, and my 1B was going to be Tony G. So if you want to take somebody else, I'll take Kyle Pitts.
Give me 05 Vernon Davis.
All right, so I'll end mine with
fastest tight end I've ever seen in my life.
I'll end mine with the 2018 to 2020 Florida Gator Kyle Pitts. Pair him up with Tim Tebow.
Hell yeah!
Florida connection.
Dang, none of us took Mark Andrews.
We had a second. See, Mark Andrews was who I was looking at. Also, I had Kyle over Andrews.
We could also run it back and get like one more receiver, one more running back. If you guys,
we'll be here all day. There's too many to pick from. We'll be here.
I mean, not really. We blow through this in 20 seconds. Like we could easily do.
If we get a second tight end, I'll just pair Aaron Hernandez. So.
No more tight ends. No more tight ends. And I'm not letting you put Aaron Hernandez in.
Trying to kill this.
One forever. All right, Maddie, you get one more receiver, one more running back.
All right. I can pick either. I don't have to.
And no, you gotta go receiver. Then we'll go back. We'll go number 2 running back.
I am. Did somebody took Larry Fitz already?
I took Fitz. That was my second pick.
Right. Give me. All right. This is what I'm going to do. Give me 1981 to 1984 Mississippi Valley State Jerry Rice.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Woo! Brother, you went with like the most like. There's other ones. Damn it. I don't like any of these, man. Like, actually, boys, we kind of did our homework on receivers. All the good ones are taken.
Yeah, why?
Stedman Bailey's one you could throw out there.
Yeah, that's the one I'm looking at too. Like, that's a good.
Yeah, I'm not gonna touch. Listen. Give me 1987 Tim Brown in the slot. Dude, like everyone forgets because like Jerry Rice was on that squad, but that 02 Raiders team had like 2 Hall of Fame, elite college, elite NFL receivers. Tim Brown, my uncle's favorite player. Shout out to my Uncle Glenn and watching the show. Yeah, Tim Brown. Give me for the Irish though. Oh, my other backup would have been Santana Moss, Miami. Most elite kick returner in the ACC. Big East history, technically, at that point.
Okay.
Nate?
2004 Braylon Edwards from Michigan. Over 1,300 yards, 10th in Heisman voting. All-American.
Dude, he was a problem in Cleveland. Like he was, if LeBron wasn't such a bitch.
Dang.
Well, that's why he got kicked out of Cleveland.
Yeah.
Because LeBron said so, and then the Browns traded him in the middle of the night to the Jets. He actually was pretty good in the Jets for a little bit, right, man?
Yeah, we went to a couple of AFC title runs with him.
Yeah.
Him and Santonio Holmes were a good duo.
Hell yeah. All right. Deej, one more receiver.
There's a lot to choose from here. I'm gonna go with Julio Jones. He was the initial, the OG star of those Alabama freaks. He was the one that really kicked it off, and everyone who watched him, they knew too. So
Amari Cooper too. You can go with 2013 Amari Cooper or 14.
I'm gonna stick with Julio just to when I look at the other receivers I have. He's the freak that'll stretch the field. Michael Crabtree will just dominate 1-on-1. Yeah, we're gonna go with that. We're building a cohesive receiving core here. On top,
I'm building a very Philadelphia receiving core with like style, big physical guy on one side. Skinny route runner that can beat you over the top on the other, and then a slack guy will break your ankles. That's my lineup right now. All right, D, did you get one more running back? Who are you taking?
The one that I'm surprised none of us took. I'm taking Barry Sanders from Oklahoma State.
Oh my God, the greatest running back season of all time. I completely forgot about that. Oh, that's stupid of me.
I hate myself for not picking it initially. I just got obsessed with the idea of Reggie Bush again.
Yeah, I know. I was like, I'm 20. I watched the highlight tape of 1999 Edgerrin James, and I was like, dude, he is nasty. I forgot. You know what the worst part is about Edgerrin James? We never got to really watch him as our age. I mean, a little bit. You got to see him on the Colts, but like, he was always overshadowed by Peyton Manning. And then he was on the Cardinals. He was already past his career prime. And at Miami, he was the year before the dynasty kicked off, like the Butch Davis built dynasty. So like, kind of sucked.
And then the year he left the Colts is when they win the Super Bowl the first year.
He is the first player of all time, man.
His son's playing college football, I believe, too.
Yeah, he is. All right, so Nate, last running back, who are you taking?
1974 Archie Griffin, the only back-to-back
Heisman's.
Mm-hmm. He was good, man. Sheesh.
Give me the rightful Heisman winner and the second best running back season of all time. Can be 2024 Ashton Genty. I mean, I feel it was either him or 2015 Derrick Henry. I was like gonna take one of them. Give me a power back to go with my speed back and Edgerrin James. Dude, Genty was electric factory this year. So it was so fun. I never had used him in NCAA CFP 25 until like a month ago. And I just lined up a practice as Boise State and just ran the football and was butchering teams. I think I lined him up against Ohio State's defense, was killing them. Out of control. Ashton Genty. Maddie, all right, you're running back 2.
I can either go back to when we were kids or I can go back to when our parents weren't even thought of. I have such a range that I'm looking at with these two.
I'd go back when we were kids. Go with somebody fun here.
All right. So I will pass on the 54-56 Jimmy B from Syracuse. I am going to go with...
I had a jersey, by the way.
I'm going to go with the man who famously had this one team's entire draft picks given up just to take him in the first round.
Ricky!
Give me the 95-98 Ricky Williams.
Horns up.
So nasty. Oh, my God. You know what the funniest part is? Like, watching him run, he looked so unathletic, but then he just smoked past somebody to, like, smoke, get it?
Light him up.
I was just like, dude, what the hell? I was so excited when he came back to the Dolphins the second time. I was like, oh, hell yeah, man. Ricky's back. So that's our college football draft. 2 running backs, 3 receivers, 1 quarterback in honor of College Football 26, which comes out next week. I might wait a couple weeks to get it. I want to see if all my friends get it. I might not get Madden this year. I'm debating.
I pre-ordered it. It's coming.
I know you did. You sent us a screenshot.
Yes, sir.
I have other things to pay for. Like I want a new stereo for my truck. Tattoos, things like that. Like things I actually rather pay for than a video game.
I'm probably going to have to get a new system to get this.
Yeah, Maddie's still running the Xbox One, which mine is still collecting dust in my closet, by the way. So I got to get rid of that. But yeah, that was our draft. Who did we miss? Any players? I know obviously I'm going to hear it. Where's Bryce Young or where's Derrick Henry or Mark Ingram?
Cam Newton, Joe Burrow.
Joe Burrow.
We left some studs on the board, that's for sure.
Yeah. Who did I take a quarter? Oh, Michael Vick, yeah. You know what? The thing is, like, Cam Newton would have been my backup. And then maybe, like, Joe Burrow. I could have been a complete homer and gone 2024 Cam Ward, like, or 1984 1987 Vinny Testaverde. Jets legend.
Oh, yeah. Kevin White.
You know, I'm very happy with my my lineup. Another receiver I could have gone is 2001 Andre Johnson. Under
Alabama,
had a
Troy.
elite season, but was overshadowed by the fact that like he was the third best receiver in his own conference. Also, he had to share catches with Reggie Wayne.
Yeah, that'll take it out of it.
Yeah, that'll knock your numbers down a little bit. All right, DJ, where can obviously you can find DJ? I'm like, wait, everyone knows where you can find DJ. You can find DJ and Kelsey at High Low Sports on all things. DJ, what did you guys talk about in yesterday's episode?
Baseball All-Star Game. Took a look at that. Took a look at the Fever winning the whole thing. Gave a few NFL sleepers coming up to this next year with some very favorable betting odds for potentially making the playoffs, etc. So go check that out as part of NFL preview. And of course, we touched on the whole Jalen Ramsey for Minka Fitzpatrick. Is once again Brian Flores sends Minka away.
I forgot that Brian Flores is on that team. That's so funny. But yeah, no. If you missed our episode on Monday, we talked about that deal as well. A few other things, as well as live reactions to Julius Randle and Naz Reid re-signing with Minnesota, which made me a very happy man. If you like our content, obviously go give us a follow. Subscribe. Obviously, we love people who check us on YouTube. We're 1 subscriber away from 100. What a growth in the last year. We've gone up, I think, 40 subscribers in a year, I think.
Let's go.
Something close to that. And I want to thank Nate for that. A lot of that is his hard work on our YouTube and helped me because I'm YouTube illiterate. I'm great on camera. I'm horrible behind it, at least in terms of like learning algorithms and stuff like that. But anyway, yeah, we're very appreciative of all y'all. Shout out to our sponsors, SeatGeek, promo code BELLYUP Sports for $20 off your first initial purchase. Some restrictions may apply. Candidates, promo code BELLYUP20 for 20% off. Check out the 4th of July sale going on right now. I believe they'll send you an email if you sign up for their newsletter, give you a special promo code. And of course, BELLYUP20 if you can't find that one. So, and of course, last but not least, Righteous Felon, your perfect road trip snacks for your 4th of July travels. BELLYUP is the code for 15% off at checkout. Best meat snacks around. Check out their new South African flavor, dill mixed with cracked pepper. Surprisingly very good. Check it out. Appreciate y'all stopping by. I'm done cracking beer bottles. Hopefully this year is the third one I've broken. Wasted a half of a $20 6-pack beer. So I'm a little upset about that. It was phenomenal beer, but I got Rolling Rock. Think it could be worse. Ladies and gentlemen, happy birthday to our great nation. Tomorrow it turns 249. So never looked this damn good. At the end of the day, hope you enjoy yourselves. Drink, drive. Don't drink and drive. Drink responsibly. And of course, try to catch some fireworks tomorrow. I know I will. I'll be lighting up a nice cigar with some friends, trying to enjoy myself. And yeah, enjoy yourselves. Have a great 4th of July weekend. And we'll see you Monday for some All-Star Game stuff, more MLB, and a bunch more. So, peace.